This is Jay Brandis, one of the librarians with Troy University. Right now I'd like to show you interlibrary loan. I'm at the library's homepage, and you can see here there's a link for interlibrary loan. If I change over to the Troy Online Library, or for that matter any of the other libraries, the interlibrary loan link is right here, the very first item under services, because it's the most used service that we have. If you like using the top menus that we've got for you, Find, Services, General Information, they correspond to the main sections of the webpage. Find corresponds to these tools here, used for finding information, and the services are listed here, and general information is here. But you might like to use the drop-down menu. You might find that convenient. Here things are listed alphabetically, so I click on Interlibrary Loan. Normally it would ask me to log in using my WebExpress user ID and password. I've already been in several times today, so it just lets me in. The very first time you use it, it will ask you to do a quick registration, but then it will let you request the information you're looking for. In fact, this is not only where you request it. If the information is sent to you electronically in the event of like an article, this is where you'll pick it up. So if I want an article, I click Article. It asks me to fill in the information about the article, the title, the author, that type of thing. Don't be too concerned with this box that you need to fill out about how much are you willing to pay. You're welcome to fill in 0. Troy will pick up the first $5 anyhow. Usually there isn't a charge, but go ahead and fill that out. If you say 0 and there is some kind of charge, we'll let you know. You simply fill out this form, submit the request, and we will, if it's an article, you'll typically get it electronically and you'll pick it up in this same electronic system. If it's a book, it'll get emailed to you. No, it won't get emailed, it will get mailed to you. So interlibrary loan is where you can go to get interlibrary loan service. You can request a book, you can request an article, or other types of information sources. Our new search box has a convenient feature which will help you with interlibrary loan as well. This search box, which I'm going to show you in a different video, is for searching our book catalog, and it can also search several of our databases simultaneously. I'm going to do a search for articles. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say I want articles. And I don't necessarily need them to be in the library collection. It's okay if they are anywhere. So I'm searching for public funds and ticket prices. And I'm going to limit my search to scholarly or peer-reviewed articles. So I'm saying I want to find articles. I don't care if they're full text online or not, but I want them to be scholarly. Go ahead and find me some articles. What this does is it searches most but not all of our databases. When you log in or when you come in from off campus, you're not logged in, I suggest logging in right away. If I click here, it remembers who I am. It goes ahead and just logs me in, but normally it would ask you for your WebExpress user ID and password. So here we see it's bringing back information. Some of the information is full text right online. These articles I can click and the full text will come right up. Others, the information is not online. So for example, the use of public funds for private benefit, an examination of the relationship between public stadium funding and ticket prices in the National Football League. Oh, this looks like the kind of article I want. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for, but the full text is not online. Within this discovery service, that's what the search box on the main page is called. If I click here on Request through Interlibrary Loan, magic happens. It brings me to the Interlibrary Loan service, and it fills in some of the data for me. Maybe not all of the data, but it'll fill in a lot of it. You might want to double check that it's correct, and it may need one or two things for you to fill out here, but it does a lot of the work for you, and then you can go ahead and request the article. I'm going to come back to the library page, and instead of an article, I am going to look for a book. So Harry Potter is not exactly doctoral material, but I am going to look for it nevertheless. Hey, that's not what I want. Don't be naughty. Harry Potter, there we go. And I'm going to limit my results. I'm going to say I want print books. And let's say that I'm interested in this first book, Teaching Harry Potter. It's a physical book. It exists in the Dothan campus library, so it's not magically going to come through the internet. I can, however, do a little bit of magic. If I click Request through Interlibrary Loan, again, it will take me to the interlibrary loan form. It knows that I'm looking for a book, and it will fill in some, but not all, of the data for me. So here you can see it's filled in some of the data. I can complete filling in the form, and then I click Submit Request. This is a book, so I'm going to get it in physical form. It's going to come to me in the mail, usually UPS, and then it'll be my responsibility to get it back to the library. So, interlibrary loan, there's a link here on the library page for interlibrary loan. Also, sometimes when you find things using Discovery, the library search system, there will be links in there to help you with interlibrary loan as well.